Scorpio, hi, welcome to my channel. I'm your host, Tina. Today I am doing your upcoming weekly tarot, and this one will be for roughly January 2nd to the 8th. Now I always say roughly because time is more fluid, and the most important thing with these readings is that they resonate. So if it does, please just trust that it is for you, Scorpio. All right, I'm going to give these a few shuffles here, and let's see what's happening for you. We're going to jump right in. This is for the first week of this new year for you, Scorpio. Let's see what's happening. All right, let's do two more. We're going to stop here. What is the situation for you this week? What might be a challenge? Where's your mind at? What are you focused on? Your approach when it comes to this? Any external influences or people in the near future? What is coming towards you? All right, we're going to need some strength this week. That's the situation. We do have strength here. Strength is also saying that, you have the strength to overcome this. Whatever you are facing, it may take a lot of inner strength. It might even take compassion with yourself, gentleness with yourself, taming the inner beast here, because the devil is here in the challenge position as well. But either way, strength is here to say that you will have the strength to endure. Absolutely. You do have the fortitude. In the challenge position is the devil. I feel like there's an inner beast here for a lot of you, but we're going to pull more cards so that we can get a deeper understanding, right? The devil is like anything that's like toxic or negative, just something that you feel like is holding you back or has some kind of control over you and is not good for you, right? It's that kind of energy. With where your mind is at, though, it's active. We got the Knight of Swords. This is like very active, a bit headstrong, ready to charge in. If you feel like something's not right, you're ready to say something about it. That's definitely the energy with where your mind is at. Your approach right now, again, I don't want to say too much because we're going to pull more cards and the meaning can absolutely change. But right now, we have this like anxiety energy with the Nine of Swords, right? It's like being deep in your head, something getting in the way of you sleeping at night, right? It's worries, it's fears, it's painful memories, it's, stressful energy. In the environment, we do have the Magician here. So there's like an element of creating something. Can be a Gemini, can be a Virgo here as well. But the Magician is like the power to manifest, right? To really bring something to life. So we'll see. And then coming towards you is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, right? It's the slowest moving knight, so don't get me wrong. And so the reason I say it's the slowest moving knight, meaning if you are making progress in a situation with this energy, sometimes it may not feel like we are because it's just so slow. But whatever is built in this progress, it is built to last. It can also be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, let's see what this situation is with strength. What is strength here for this week for you, Scorpio? Give these a few shuffles and let's see what's happening. All right, all right, we will take you, of course. Calm down. Justice is here. The World is at the bottom. The Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like even with the Knight of Swords being on your mind and Justice being here, you just might feel like something is not right, was not cool. But Justice is also a card about how our choices shape our life, It's a card of karma too. And maybe it's taking the strength in you to not serve this karma yourself and let it serve itself. The Three of Pentacles is here as well. So there's a building and collaborative energy. And maybe you were building something together and you just don't like what happened, right? And it just does not feel right. But even if this is a past situation, then Justice is here to say that things will be corrected. You will be vindicated, And maybe that's going to give you the strength that you're looking for, right? So all of these energies are here. But Justice is a card definitely of connecting the dots. We got a group dynamic here with the Three of Pentacles, but also a very hardworking energy. And whatever the situation was, whatever this choice was, that either you made or somebody else made, it requires you to like really tame the inner beast. It requires a lot of inner strength here, but you do have it. You definitely have it. All right, let's see what the devil is in the challenge position. Tell me about the devil. But if something was wrong that happened to you, things will turn out actually just and fair and usually in your favor. But I think it's taking strength for you too if something was done wrong to you, to like not serve the justice yourself. Like you're like, let me calm down. Let me just let this play out. Let people reap what they sow, right? It's that kind of energy. All right, tell me about the devil in the challenge position. What's this devil about? All right, let's do 2 more. Obviously, we're going to just stop here. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. The Moon. This fear of the unknown, right? The Moon is like, yeah, I can see that's why there's like a little anxiety and stress here in your approach. The Moon is definitely like fear of the unknown. You know, the 9 of Pentacles is here too. Like maybe that unknown territory is going single. Maybe it's about being independent and self-reliant and self-sufficient, like, you know, financially. Excuse me, having enough money, really. And maybe you feel like something was holding you back and it's hard to like pinpoint exactly what it is, especially with the Moon energy. And if that is the case, then just be patient with yourself. You know, maybe the answer and the clarity does not come this week, and that's okay. It's not supposed to, right? Like I always trust in divine timing. But in the challenge position, we have both the Devil and the Moon, right? There's something negative here, but it's like it's hard to see. It's hard to see with the Moon. That's the truth. It's just hard for you to see because that energy is present with the Moon. It's that simple. And it's something around you being independent, self-reliant, you know what I mean? Whether it's financially, especially actually if it's financially, but there's an independent solo element to it. Because let's not forget, there's a group dynamic here that's testing you. There's definitely a group dynamic here that's like testing you and really requiring you to have inner strength. But it's hard to see exactly what that negative controlling aspect is this week. This week it's a little hard to see with the Moon. So with the Moon, I'm always like, just be patient with yourself. It's such a hard energy to get through because it's like it doesn't light up our path. So there's so much fear of the unknown, and it brings up when we don't see a lot, we start getting worried and we start getting anxious, and it's like that's when like things just come up that may not even be that real, right? Like fears or worries that like would never happen, right? Like the monster's not really under the bed, but there's reality in it too, so don't get me wrong. All right, with where your mind is at and what you're focused on, we do have the Knight of Swords here. Again, I just feel like even with the Justice card being here, it's like you want to say something, but it's like you're not trying to take karma into your own hands, right? It's like let them reap what they sow. All right, tell me about the Knight of Swords for where your mind is at and what you are focused on this week. All right, let's give it a few more. 2 more. All right, we're going to stop here to clarify the Knight of Swords. We have the 6 of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, something was out of balance here. You did not like it. And I feel like it's just something that you want to say about it. It was not equal give and take here. It was not equal give and take. However, you are really, I feel like you're also like, you're deeply connected with yourself with that Queen of Wands. This is you about not trying to take action right now. Just like the Strength card, the Queen of Wands is about like moving a situation in subtle ways, in delicate ways, more like in planting seeds, right? Like not being aggressive. It's a more passive instead of active energy. So you're just like, okay, I'm just like trying not to do it. And the Queen of Wands also, like if things are hot and heavy, instead of fighting with fire, she has a more cooling effect here. But I feel like there's some imbalance here that just feels very unjust, very not right here. And you do want to say something. There is something you want to get off your mind. Or maybe you just want to take quick action to restore some inner balance, to restore some inner peace. You know, those are the energies that are present there. In your approach, we do have the 9 of Swords. So let's go ahead and clarify this 9 of Swords. With that Moon, I mean, for sure the 9 of Swords comes up. All right, tell me about the 9 of... All right, okay. King of Cups, and the High Priestess, very beautiful. You're taking control over these thoughts. I love that. 9 of Cups is at the bottom. It's like a wish come true for some of you. It's hard to see, but it's there. It's underlying it all. Either way, the King of Cups, I mean, whoa, you're mastering your emotions now. If something was causing you stress or anxiety this week, you're like, well, I'm going to get a grip on this. And you got the High Priestess, right? So you're using your intuition. And the King of Cups also uses their intuition. So this is really you like listening to the voice within. Being guided by your intuition. Understanding things deeper. Being gentle with yourself as well. Leading from your heart. Very great. You're going to get a hold of whatever that stress. That's why I'm like, I don't like to say too much until we do pull a few more cards. but you're definitely getting a grip over it. And you do so by going within. And thank God, because you need the high priestess energy to deal with the moon, right? To deal with the devil sometimes, right? To let the answers come to you. Because that overthinking and that being in our heads wasn't serving, right? It was just causing stress, and it just, stress begets stress. And so at one point you take a step back and you're like, all right, let me take a different approach here. I'm going to use my intuition. I'm going within, it's that kind of energy. In the environment, we do have that magician. So let's see what the magician is about. What's this magician about in your environment? Magician is about making magic. It's about making magic. 2 of Swords, 5 of Cups. Why? Something happened here. Again, could have been with a Virgo. Could have been with a Gemini. But something happened here that it hurt you, right? There's a sadness. There's a loss here. And feeling like you're at a crossroads and not knowing which road to take, right? With the magician. Maybe not seeing what's right in front of you too for some of you, just for some of you with that 2 of Swords. But the 2 of Swords is a crossroads in your environment, right? Feeling a bit stuck as well. Not happy with the way it is right now. And there's something here that you want to bring to life. There's something that you want to manifest. You're definitely not liking this stuck energy in your environment, or whatever sadness is here, whatever regret might be here. I'm not sure with the 5 of Cups, but there's a stuck energy. And you're like, how do I create something? How do I manifest some new reality here? But the magician is very powerful energy, and it's definitely going to trump these. And this is saying, like, if you're not dealing with those signs, then this is saying that you're really believing in yourself as well. Even if there's a stuck energy, you're like, you know what? I know that I have everything within me to manifest something, to bring some idea to life. Whatever idea is in your mind, whatever seed has been planted here, there is an energy of making magic, quite literally, like, right, bringing it to life, believing in yourself as well. Because there's a stuck energy here and you're trying to manifest out of it. Basically, it's also very empowering energy. And if you were to present an idea, like, people would really like the way you're doing it. Coming towards you is the Knight of Pentacles. Can be an earth sign here, a young earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it's just for me, it's making progress for something new, some new path here, but it's very slow and it can be a little frustrating and tedious sometimes. All right, tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Death is here. The 4 of Cups is here, but the Sun is at the bottom. Maybe another Scorpio is coming towards you as well. If there was a direction that you were putting and investing into, I feel like that direction is done. Like, you're just not motivated by it right now. There's something about it that's changing that you're not liking. It doesn't have you excited. This feels like something you'd already been working on. It's not brand new here. It's not brand new with the Knight of Pentacles. Certainly not at the end of the journey either. But it's like you've made progress. Maybe it's been so slow and you're just like, it's just not working here. There's an energy, I feel like, if it's just not working and it's got you unmotivated. And the Knight of Pentacles, like I said, it is the slowest moving energy. So sometimes I can feel like things are literally not moving. It's like I have this life series and there's a whole section on plants. And so when you look at plants initially, you don't see them moving. And so sometimes, I don't know why people would think they're not alive. But in this series, anyway, they sped up the tape and the recording 500 times 500. So it's going 500 times faster than they normally do in reality, or at least to our eyes. All of a sudden, you see these plants like communicating and moving. And so when I think of the Knight of Pentacles, I almost think of plants. Like it almost seemed like they were high-fiving. I was like, look at them, personalities and all. I was like, wow. So that's why I'm like, it's so slow that sometimes we don't see it moving. That was the whole point of my speech there. But yeah, I just feel like because it's moving so slow, there's like an energy of like, oh my God, I'm so like over it. Like literally on this card, I don't know if you can read it on this woman's shirt, it literally says over it. And so yeah, it's got you reconsidering if you still want to put the energy in. You're like, should I just let this go? Right? That's what's coming towards you. All right, I am going to leave it there for you. I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, there's a little red button down here somewhere. Hit subscribe, show some love. As always, thank you so much for letting me tune into your energies, and I will see you all next week.